Hey guys, welcome back to Reviving Gaming. Matthew Mingo here, and today we're going to be playing Kirby's Dream Land 2 from 1995 Nintendo. Now this game is really old, and I personally coolest characters out there. You can't get much better than Kirby. Alright? It's a pink puffball that can copy other people's anything, really. So, let's get started right here. Now I already tried it out sometime, so we're going to go down and start a brand new one, the first world, and I believe that to be a hamster. Okay, then that's weird. Alright, so let's get started. World 1. Here we go. Now what's interesting about Kirby is his abilities. He has somehow the ability to inhale everything. Literally everything. See, there you go. Like, it's not even logic. It's just. Well, hey, I mean, you can't beat a pink puffball. You really can't. So, all right, now these worlds are pretty generally simple. All right, I'm trying to figure out how to copy the opponent's moves, but apparently it does not want me to figure that out. Okay. Get that. So the purpose is to go through and get all the stars and complete the level and eventually beat the boss. Now I'm going to go here, and now there are hidden bonus levels like this one that go throughout the entire game. Yeah, there we are. Okay, so there you go. Kirby can copy his opponent's I don't know how, it's not necessarily a power or a skill here. He can copy his, let's just call it an ability. He can copy his opponent's ability. That's pretty cool. Now, obviously, most of you already know Kirby, which just means you can just watch the gameplay, or afterwards, when I'm done, I'll tell you how I got this to work. Until then, for those of you who don't know Kirby, I feel very sad for you, and yet you also need to listen to this very much. Alright, so. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Okay, there we are. So to get through the level, I'll show you later on that there are actually a couple glitches within the game that they didn't quite anticipate. So if I can get down there. Okay. Yeah, and they also have some sort of mini game here. Some sort of some sort of jumping game. I can't even really figure out how to do it. It's it doesn't make any sense. Now, for the most part, Kirby seems to be making sense. There doesn't seem to be a real story to Kirby in the game. I don't, even if there's one in Kirby Dream Land, then I wasn't alive for that. Okay, come on. So yeah, these levels are super easy for no matter who you are. Like if, oh look, a boss fight. Alright, so this should be relatively interesting. Spit that out. So you shoot the stars at him. You basically are hurting himself with his own stuff. It's pretty simple. Then you eat him. There you go. And then a hamster. Hey, what's up, hamster? What? Okay, so, apparently Nintendo got creative enough to make a fire-breathing hamster. Well, okay then. So, Nintendo has no limits. It's a dragon hamster thing. Okay. Looks like I can just kill everything with it. This is gonna be fun. Burn all of you. Anyway, so minus the giant burning hamster, as we go on later on, you'll see other characters that Kirby can use. Play this. Okay, yeah. Like I said, I have no idea how to play this minigame. I'm just pushing random buttons to see what works. So you guys know just about as much as I do. Now, what I did to actually play this game is actually very interesting. I used a Game Boy Advanced emulator. Unfortunately, because I don't own an actual Game Boy Advance, because those are so old that they cost. You probably couldn't even find one. Okay. Well then. Oh yes, and if you die with the hamster, you do lose the hamster. Kind of sad, I mean, in a way. But this is the glitch I was talking about earlier on. This glitch right here, you can literally, because Kirby has no limit in 1995, unlike Super Smash Bros. Brawl, where you can only fly up to a certain limit. Here, Kirby has no limit. You can literally fly through all the stages and win the game. Literally. Not even joking. It sounds kind of cheap, but that's what Nintendo... I don't know if they just intended for no one to test someone, actually try to play the game, or what, but, yeah, see, that took 30 seconds. Okay, now, I don't know what this is. I don't even know how to solve this. You can't inhale anything or whatever, so we're just gonna skip this. Here we are. Alright, see if I can copy someone's move here. None of these guys have any special characteristics that would appear. Alright, well, aside from that, besides the hamster, as I was continuing from before, you can have multiple characters that help you along the way. Soon I think there's an owl, where instead of you having to push the button, like I'm doing right now, repeatedly, for Kirby to fly straight over the map and everything, you can just hold the button instead of having to continuously push it, because, Nintendo decided to make, life easier for you. So instead of having to push it continuously, you just hold it down. And then you fight some crazy Dr. Tree. I mean, they must have been high or something. I don't know. I mean, it's just... No one really... It's a tree with a surgical mask? It makes no sense. Anyway, somehow the people in 1995 thought this was thrilling. They probably thought, wow, look at those pixels, I guess. I mean, I can't even fathom playing this game. I mean, look, they're doing a dance, and I love Kirby, but what's with the dance? Where did the other Kirbys come from? What the heck? What did they do in 1995? Seriously. Alright, next world. Here we go. Okay, world 1. Oh, wait a minute. No, this is the first world. Oh well. I'll just continue playing now for a quick sec. It shouldn't take too long. Now, what's interesting, back to actually completely skipped over this for you guys, how I actually play the game. Through a Game Boy Advanced emulator, or it's called Virtual Game Boy Advanced, which is VGBA, I guess, or something. Anyway, but the point is that you can emulate games made for Game Boy, specifically Game Boy, only Game Boy. You can probably get this download this off of dolphinemulator.com or something like that. As for the ROM, unfortunately, I do not know where that came from. I cannot tell you where to get that. Okay. It's gonna fly. So yeah, as I said, it's a pretty... I mean, it's a good game, but super easy to beat, because all you have to do is fly over the levels. You'll see later on in the video. I'm not going to be able to talk for all the video, because, I mean, it's 1995 Kirby, people, and it's just, there's not much to talk about, unless you want to start talking about, ooh, those black and gray pixels. It's just, yeah. I mean, it's a great game for, I don't know, your little brother, I guess, but, I mean, it's also entertaining in some way. He doesn't have a hammer like in Super Smash Bros. He only has the power of his breath, I guess. That's how you kill most of your enemies. You must have some really bad garlic breath or something. See right there, that puff of smoke or whatever. Then you have the stupid mini game. it's relatively okay, aside from the lack of storyline and I don't know, like the major. Oh look, the owl. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. So that's the owl. He basically helps you fly, even though Kirby can technically already fly. They introduce new villains. Nothing much. Here we are. Yep. So this is pretty much the game. It's just going through levels. I'm not gonna play the whole game for you because that would seem like it would take far too long and way too necessary. But essentially, this is Kirby in a nutshell. Back in 1995, again, we're reviving gaming, and we like doing old classical games just to show you what it was like back then. Because again, we're reviving, but also we prefer modern games because this is something else. I mean, look at that. That's not even a boss. But I can just look. See, boom, on the boss fight. There's my owl. I mean, wow. Like, how bad were we at video games in 1995? Seriously. Oof. Look. Now instead of having to push the button for Kirby to fly, I can just hold the button. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's a good game, again, but extremely simple in like every way. Oh look, there you are. See, look. So when you can adopt your enemy's attributes, which really help you, mostly in just taking them down. But then again, you don't really need to adopt any because why actually fight them when you can just go straight up and fly? I mean, I guess you can do it for fun if you want, but I mean, really, there's nothing to it. So, you guys can continue watching the video. I mean, there's nothing much more to say on a Kirby 1995 video game. If you liked the video, please like it, comment, and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.